is in the over 78 kilo category. It's the opening round. There's only one pool in this category, 4 competitors. We're going to have Sascha and Hernold of Germany up against Ina Koneva of Russia. It's going to be Hernold of Germany in white, Koneva of Russia in blue. This is the over 78 kilo category, 45 to 49 year olds. And if you just joined us, you're watching the World Judo Championships for Veterans on Nippon.tv. Coming to you from Amsterdam in the Netherlands. These two grip up very nicely, nice and gently, not a lot of grip fighting. Bit of jostling now. Quite a size difference, German much larger. Koneva, bit shorter in stature. You can see that grip up behind the tricep on the left hand side. On the collar on the inside where you can't see it. As they circle round, you can see there that Hernold had a very similar grip with the left hand. She just let go of the lapel and gone across. Koneva picks up a penalty. A little bit too defensive with the grips. You see again, quite high up on the tricep, pulling, controlling Hernold. I get the impression that Koneva's waiting for Hernold to turn in. She's going to try and counter her like this. There she goes. And Wazari scored. Osakomi called. Although it may be waved off immediately once the referee comes around on this side and sees that the shoulder's popped up. Mate called. So Koneva, she's just getting in there. She's the smaller of the two. A little more compact form. Hernold is that bit bigger, but with that size becomes a little bit of agility and balance. Centre of gravity moves further faster. Koneva picks up a penalty there. Hernold down by Wazari. It's picking up the pace just a bit. So, the Russian, Koneva. She's got a Wazari on the board, but she's also got 3 Shidos. She's given away 3 awfully rapidly. And with 48 seconds on the clock still, she's actually made her life a little bit difficult. And the referee's called Mate. He's looking over at the referee's commission. Be unfortunate if Koneva's going to lose this by hand sokamake, after having actually done the one throw, and she does. That's really unfortunate because Hernold, didn't do virtually anything. The only score in it is the Russian. She defended it, but this is the, what are we in here? This is the F4 plus 78 kilo category. F4 plus 78. First movement on the scoreboard. Hernold of Germany penalised for passivity. Slips behind Hopkins of Great Britain. 2 minutes in it. 2 minutes remaining, should I say. A little more active by both of them there. Hernold taking on board the Shido, putting in some attacks. Considerably larger than Hopkins. Got a lot of pressure to apply. Not bad little passage of play, both attacking. Not sure I'd agree with that one. Hernold was trying to attack, I felt. That puts her behind by 2 now. 1:15 remaining. Hopkins breaks off the grip. Hopkins of Great Britain coming across the left, attacking the forward leg and then stabbing across with the Tartoshi when she has the opportunity. Low grip on the left hand side. Oh, just coming around, you can see it. She's just breaking it to the sleeve grip there and trying to stab across with the Tartoshi. Difficult. That one I do agree with. Hernold gets the third Shido. 42 seconds. So Hopkins in the lead. Good grip in on the inside, on the lapel. Hernold struggling to get anything. Hopkins slightly at risk there of the take back, but sensibly let it all go. Now she's going to try and work the Newaza. She's got a good grip under the chin there. Going for the Koshi Jimmy. Coming round slowly but surely. Turns her over. Not quite enough. Might have stayed with the Koshi Jimmy, to be honest. So the clock runs out on that one. So a low scoring affair, no points on the board to either of them. 3 Shidos against Hernold of Germany. So Hopkins of Great Britain takes that win. She acknowledges as she goes off the effort it took to control the size of her opponent. We change gears again. And we go to the F4 over 78 kilo category. Now, the F4 over 78s, here we have the contest between Hernold and Difficult Pillay. And these two were causing me problems earlier because they're the 2 larger ladies in the category, both with dark hair, both with ponytails. I was sure somebody had fought them twice, and now I know why, because they look very similar. So F4 over 78 kilos. Just the 4 athletes in this one. Ina Kaneva. She's the only person who hasn't won a contest yet. But this is Hernold in the white suit of Germany. She's won one. Difficult Pillay. She's won one as well. And the other person that I haven't mentioned is Sarah Hopkins of Great Britain. She's won 2 of her contests so far. So a Shido in it. 2 minutes on the clock. Osakomi called. Hernold holding down Difficult Pillay. clock ticking up. 11 seconds. There's already looks like there's already Wazari on the board. So Wazari, that was set upon to Hernold against the Foucault Palais. So Hernold, the winner of that one. Now the other names that I mentioned are the two coming on now. In the white suit,